Welcome back to Unpacking. I'm dear darling, and an entire story awaits us as we unpack the details together. Well, last time we have that's right. We've moved into our own bachelorette pad. Oh, I will say, hold on. These blinds need fixing, but unfortunately we can't fix them. I don't think we can actually. I never tried right-clicking on them. If I found out just that moment that right-clicking lets you interact with the environment, make me, I don't know, lose my mind. No, not really, but we've moved into our own bachelorette pad. So now we can sort of decorate how we want, you know, after staying back with our parents, I think, for a little bit. And after our probably not great breakup, I would imagine, with our boyfriend at the time. So now we have a lot of space, to be honest, to deal with, to do stuff as we please. The first thing I'm noticing is this marker box. Probably a box of Copic markers. We've got the bigger one now, you know. Ooh, we've got the bigger black and white ones now too. We really like using markers, I suppose, for our artwork. I'm not really much. I mean, I have markers. It was a lovely gift from my friends a while back, which I need to use more often, to be perfectly honest. But it's just something I'm very not used to. Okay, well, these are presumably our art books, which again we'll keep on here. It's nice to see the same sort of books appearing again and again. I don't know if we necessarily have an order to them. I guess we'll put the workbooks probably here, because I think we'll have fewer of them compared to these, which are just our fun, normal books and stuff. Inspiration books. Oh, we have like an easel. A Newton's Cradle. Sure. This is like an organizer for, I don't know what it's necessarily got in it, but it seems stationary. A double organizer, apparently they stack on top of each other. That seems dangerous. I'll put the bin there, why not? What is this? A stress ball? That looks like a stress ball. I will say we don't have a lot of room with everything. This is the sort of thing. Maybe I would like pop it up here. Oh, I didn't realise I put this stuff up here. I guess that's that's stuff which should probably join the rest of the books up here. And that can be used as a bookmark. I did not mean to put it that far backwards. Otherwise I can't even interact with it anymore. There we go. Stress board probably should be on the desk somewhere. And also part of me is kind of like, this should be like, I think this stuff should line the back like this. That feels like it makes a bit more sense to me. And then this can just be something which we idly put over here. Because honestly, I can't see myself going click, clack, click, clack with it very often. Because it probably seems like it'd be a bit more annoying, if anything. What is it? It's a towel? This looks like a bath towel. So I guess we'll put this in the bathroom. On this hook. I guess we have a big hook and a small hook. Depending on how we want things to be. Empty the box. I don't even know what this is. It looks like a painting of some sort. Sure, why not? Oh, we have a lot of paintings. I suppose we can use this to sort of spruce up the place in general. We don't have to keep them all in the study. You know, why don't we put one here? Why don't we put one over here? Against the wall, you know, remember what you're doing this for. We could put one in... I don't know if it really makes sense in the bathroom, but... Put one over here. A plant in the dry desert. To be like, this is like us. Oh, this one's adorable. Just like a little beetle. Why don't we put the little beetle in the bathroom? Why not? Put it just above here, you know. I don't know how we're hanging this up, because this is on tile. To be perfectly honest. Oh, it's one of these. It's not like you can really drill a nail into a tile. Well, I suppose you could, but I don't think your landlord will let you. Oh, this is a nice one. I don't really know where to put this. I guess I'll put this here. It sort of feels like it's framed okay by this. Something like that. A dancing one. A dancing lady. Okay, let's put this in this room, because I think this room could definitely use the most sort of like sprucing up, you know? Something like that, I don't know. The kitchen as well could probably use one. Right, I guess we'll put this suspicious looking cat in the kitchen. I kind of want to move them around to be a bit more themed, but... Oh, Oh, it's a D&D party. That should probably go. Not in here. That'd be pretty cool if we could put it in the cupboard. Well, but no, that should probably be over here, to be honest. Because this is a much more of a recreational area to hang out, right? So put the recreational things here. I don't really know, but this feels like more of a bedroom painting, I'm going to be honest. And then it doesn't really fit properly. It's a bit misaligned. Okay, what would be the second room I'd put this in? I'd probably put this... Would I put it in the kitchen? No, I might put this in the study, to be honest. It kind of feels like a figure. That's why. This one, maybe I can see in the... This one I can see in the bathroom. And then this one feels like it should be in the recreational room. Just like this little dude like that. The plant in the kitchen. Just something like this. Two of them to really spruce this up. It seems a bit high for this, but can't really put it anywhere else. I guess I could put it there. You can't really see it, I suppose, from that angle, but let's not think too much about that. I guess I'll put this here just to sort of make us feel a little less empty, I would say. And this... Yeah, put it above the toilet. Because this is a bit of a weird empty sort of space, a little empty divot, which requires some attention. Now this is all unpacked. Surely we're going to have more things to put in here. So where should we move on to now? We've done bedroom. It seems we're going this way round. Oh, that's a socket. I was like, what on earth is that in the background? Let's put you here. So I guess we'll move on to the kitchen. Now this kitchen is going to have a lot of stuff. Look at how many things we've got to unpack. Like rice cooker. Like luckily we have this massive supply shelf which we can put things which we don't necessarily need access to as much. I need to like sneeze, but I can't. Like I can't get myself to sneeze right now, which is not always the easiest. Let me think. Where would I put things? I think I'll go knife, fork. Would I go knife, fork? Yeah, knife, fork, spoon. That seems right to me. Oh, I love how organised you are. How the fact that you're all just there. What would I put where? Let me think about this. Measuring jug feels like it would go up here for me. Like this seems like a thing I would use reasonably often, so I'd want it on the low shelf to, you know, grab at a moment's notice. Same with mixing bowls. Coffee. For some reason I feel like food should go underneath here, and I don't really have a good explanation as to why. This is a coffee press. This may be, well, okay, let's put it up here for now, but that does seem like it could go down here, to be honest. What have these got, like magic bullets or something, with, like the grinders? Teaspoons can go in there. A dishwashing brush I always put over here. Right by the sink, just so you know. What on earth is that? Oh, coaster, maybe? I'll put the coasters on the table. Stack them up. Okay, measuring spoons. Why not put them in there? Mini measuring spoons. Can also put them in here. Soy sauce. Okay. Now this is where we make a decision, where we put things, consumables, out on the shelf or down below. And often I put them down below. So that's what I'm going to do for now. So put some soy sauce down there. That's cling film. No, that's baking sheet. Okay, baking sheet I'll put either back here, I think. Along with a rolling pin. Actually, maybe this would be better sideways, so then you can sort of like reach out of the side and pull it over, you know? Okay, gingerbread man. Okay, so this will be all baking stuff. Oil can go beneath here. I assume it's like balsamic vinegar or something. A mug. Maybe something like that. 3 coasters off to the side. Mug for a little bit of drinking. Another mug. Let's not put it so close to the edge of the table, just in case it falls off or something. Is that also 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just checking it's mirrored. Where are we going to put all our pots and things? That's a good question. I guess I'll put the other mugs up here. Sugar. Sugar will go down here. Does that make sense to me? I don't think that makes sense to me. I think it makes more sense to put the food up here, to be honest. And then we'll put the things which we don't use very often down here. I mean, we're going to use a rice cooker very often, let's be real. This is like a spot reserved for the grill or something. And if we're not using these, we might as well put them away. I know it takes away a bit of the character of the room, but that's just who I am. I just put it away if we're not using it. I was going to say this is salt and pepper, except for this is a brown salt, which I'm not sure I know what it is. I don't like these mugs blocking this off, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Can mugs can go in here, that's interesting. I would never put a mug in a drawer. I guess I might do this. And put the mugs down over here. For now, just for now. Or we might put them in a square or something. I don't know, but we can figure it out afterwards. Is that a candle or is that a honey? That looks like honey to me, I think. So we'll put that up there with the rest of it. The bottle, ooh, good question. We'll put it here because we use it while, because we're probably drinking water from it, I suppose, at the same time. Right, another mysterious powder. We need like a spice rack. An egg timer, okay. A big old steak knife. That we'll put over here. More spice. What even is... Oh, that's a number 1. Fridge magnet. 1 plus 2 is pepper. Or some chili flakes or something. Now this arrangement is not exactly ideal, I would say. I don't super love it yet. But I just got to figure out where everything goes. Because I think the more I think about it, the more it makes sense to me to put the food items up here. Because, like, you use olive oil in, like, every meal. That's, like, maybe that's dark soy sauce or maybe that's balsamic vinegar. Who knows? But stuff like this can... No, we should put it over the prep area. Like this. And then we can put the spices in front of it. Because it's not that big a deal, I think, to reach over a small thing to grab something like this, in my opinion. And we might have another thing at some point. And then we could put the coffee over here. I don't like that arrangement, but we can do it like this. No, it looks a bit weird. And whatever, I don't know, it kind of looks like a candle, this more than honey, but I'm not really sure. A saucepan, okay. So saucepans could probably go underneath. No, saucepans might be able to go over here or underneath here. We'll see. Big old frying pan. I can see myself sort of just leaving it here, but we'll see for now. Ah, yes, we have bowls and plates. Now, that's an interesting thing to think about. Okay, I think I'll put bowls and plates down there, and I'm more likely to put like frying pans and saucepans up here. Although they take up a lot of room with a handle like that. I feel like I'd want the handle hanging out over a shelf, even if it does look a bit dangerous. It's convenient to grab them that way. Hey, the coffee jar's got a little chip in it now. Of course, tea towels always. As always, hang on the oven door. Okay, this can definitely go in here. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put this at the back. So maybe we should do it like that. So that one's at least easy to grab. A little koala. A little heart. A whiteboard. Okay, whiteboards definitely go on the top. Because that's sort of like at head height. A lot easier to see. Ooh, you can't center this. Ew, you can't center it. Okay, I guess we'll put it there instead. It's not exactly where I'd want to put it, but if we can't center it, then what are we to do? So we'll put like a heart next to our friends. A star next to 1 plus 2, 3 equals 1 plus 2 equals 3. Look at that weird design. Why have I done it like that? Because you can't fit it all across. I guess we could do it like this, actually. No, that makes no sense. Maybe something like that? But shifted up one? It's a bit of a weird way to put it, but I think that's how I would do it. I wonder if it's meant to be like us plus our friends equal 3. Is that why it's like that? Probably reading in too much into it. Okay, stack up our plates. Big plates. We can't put small plates on big plates. Noted. Colander. Okay. Now this is something I would probably put down here, which probably means that we should start putting plates and bowls, I think, up here instead. We don't have to, of course, but that's kind of what it's telling me. So maybe we could put the coffee down here. I assume we're someone who drinks coffee very frequently. So to me, it does kind of make sense to put coffee in a easy to access location. And these sort of mason jars, I feel like I would just put there, to be honest. You know? I would just put it on the counter, to be honest. I would probably press it up against a wall, but it does not seem to be an option. Another small plate. Another bowl. A baking tray. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised that even fits in there. Another small plate. Kitchen roll. Okay, this is something I just leave, like, on the counter, to be honest. I don't know about you. That's what I do. Okay. We're gonna run out of space for cookie cutters. But, you know, that's just kind of how it's gonna be. Salt and sugar. Okay. Sugar and salt and all things malt. What am I saying? I don't know. Another bowl. A kettle. Okay. So this is a coffee bean grinder, isn't it? It's not a magic bullet or whatever I was calling it before. And this is a French press. So maybe we put those two together. Put this here and then put this next to the socket. Oh, microwave. Oh my word. I guess we could put it on top of a fridge like this. I don't know why I'd put a microwave that high up though. I feel like it makes more sense to me to put the microwave here. So where would I put the kitchen towel then? I guess I'd pop it up there. I'm not really sure. I'd kind of like it on the counter, but it's not really an option at the moment. Okay, wooden spoon. Soap. Put that next to the sink. Washing up liquid. Also put that next to the sink. Sponge. There's not really a lot of room here, so I guess I'll put that over here. Sponge pack. That can go... Definitely. What's this? Oh, is that a bin? That might be a bin. Definitely put that underneath. Silicone spatula. Pop that in the drawer. Hopefully we don't have too many more kitchen tools. A toaster. Ooh, we're running out of space. Okay. I think these two take priority. Going over here. And maybe we arrange things like this. Oh, that's okay. Ah, okay. A menorah. I guess this probably goes on the kitchen table. I don't really know, to be honest. When I put, honestly, I feel like I see these in windowsills more often than I see them on tables, but I guess that's normally because I see them from the outside, so maybe it's not really for me to judge. Isn't it 1, 2, 3, 4? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the center. Really? 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the center. How weird. I guess because it needs to be like this. I'll move them in slightly just to make them a bit more centered. There's candles for a menorah. I would put them underneath there. Big plate. Big plate. Ooh, large pot. Stew pot. I'd probably put underneath here. Mixing bowl. Okay, no, stew pot I'd probably put up here. Okay, there's not a lot of room because of this stuff. So then the frying pan gets a permanent place. Probably on the stove. This pot goes up here. It's an awfully carvy pot. I guess these both can go on here, to be honest, just to make some space. I don't know if we'll need that space. Oh my god. 2 baking trays, nicely stacked on top of each other. Okay, so we didn't actually have anything else to put underneath it, which is interesting. What else would I put underneath the sink? That's a good question. There's also this thing. So firstly, I'd probably move... What would be the thing I would use the least? I'm also surprised we don't have a grill. I think this probably could go underneath. It's huge. So maybe we could put these two back up here. I hate how the way they look there though. Despite the fact it goes against all my notions of being. I'm going to put them on here because they just fit better on there, don't they? The steering pot doesn't. So then we can move it. Actually, no, we should keep this stuff down here because we don't want stuff going on top of it. So, I think what we do instead is we move the coffee stuff up here. And maybe we move this stuff like this. Just so it feels less like crowded in that corner. French press we can move here, I think. But the spice rack, I wonder if we have enough space to be able to lay them out like this. Almost, not quite. Not quite. But I think we can at least lay them all out like this instead of having to have them in 2 rows. And that probably means we could put this here. Probably move something upwards, to be honest. Like we can move this pot up. How does that look? I think that's okay. I still don't really know what this is. But I think I'm comfortable enough with that at the moment. So I think this is where we'll round this episode off here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Unpacking. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time. Bye bye for now.